Hey guys, welcome to the Homestead Quest. Today is a vlog day for me. I have a really busy day going on. I have a lot to get accomplished around here, so come along with me today and we will get some things done. You guys ready to go out into the yard? So first I'm gonna get my pullets out into the yard. They are still in their container in the garage overnight, which they really don't need to be. They're fully feathered and they can be outside. But for right now, I'm gonna pull them out for the day and put them in the backyard with their water and feed so that they can free range and get acclimated. And I'll probably let the older chickens out too. I've been kind of letting them get used to each other that way. So this is Rainbow. She is our Easter acre pullet. She is so sweet. She's really easy to catch. Anytime the bigger chickens end up coming towards her, she runs under my feet. She's a real sweet bird. I'm gonna put her out in the yard. This is Indigo. She's our blue gem pullet. She is very pretty. She's sweet, but she's a lot more shy than the other two. This is our copper marin. She is the biggest one of the pullets. She got really big very quickly. She's a very sweet girl, like Rainbow, not quite as friendly, but she's very sweet. We don't have a name for her yet. I'm thinking of naming her Copper because she's a copper marin, and she's the one that will lay the dark chocolate brown eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and let the bigger chickens out as well so that they can wander around with the little ones and hopefully get more used to each other. I'm in the chicken run now. I'm gonna grab some eggs. I've been having an issue with at least one of my chickens. One of them has been laying really soft shelled eggs. I know it's not the prairie blue Easter egger because she only lays blue eggs. So it has to be one of the reds, but one of them is producing really strong, healthy looking brown eggs, and I just don't know which one it is. So this would have had to have happened early this morning. Super soft shell. It broke everywhere. A lot of the times coming out of winter, chickens will have softer shell eggs because they're really low on calcium and their shells are made out of calcium. So the way that you can offset that is by feeding them oyster shells, which I've been mixing into their feed for this reason. And I've made sure that it's an appropriate amount, not too much. But if she's eating it, which she must be because it's in their feeder, I don't understand why her shell would still be thin like that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into it more and see what I can do because I've been missing out on at least 1/3 of our eggs for the last few weeks. So since I'm in here, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up a little bit. I like to put bedding on top of their coop just because they hang out up there and they poop all over it and it can get kind of gross. That looks much better. Now you ladies can poop on there until your heart's content. All right, guys, I'm back inside and I'm actually going to get some food ready to feed my bees. It's still early spring and there still isn't a lot of flower action going on. So I'm still having to feed the bees a sugar and water solution. And all it is equal parts sugar to water. So now that I have my smoker and my sugar water ready, I'm gonna go ahead and suit up. I'm wearing shorts today, which I really shouldn't do, but I'm just gonna feed them really quick. I don't need to clean the feeder out, and I don't need to move any frames, and we'll be in and out really quick, so I'm just gonna kind of roll with it, and if I get stung, you guys will be there to witness it. It's also still pretty early in the morning, so it's cool, and they gain more energy and become more active with the heat of the day. So fingers crossed, let's see how this goes. See, they're already making some comb. I'm just hitting them with some smoke to keep them calm. All right, sugar water going in. This is them on top of the cover. You can see they're building comb. All right, guys, I was able to feed them and I did not get stung on my legs or my hands, so that was good. But yeah, everything looks very good in there. The bees are very active. You can tell that they're very healthy. I filled their feeder up halfway, and pretty soon I'm not going to have to feed them at all anymore because we have dandelions in the yard and the flowers are going to start blooming. I'm also going to go ahead and attempt to plant my onion sets today. It's May 2nd, so I'm probably like 3 weeks late, honestly, for onion sets. We are supposed to have another cold snap in about a week, so I'm hoping that that kind of buys me some more time as far as starting today. Since it's getting warmer, they just might bolt, so rather than the energy going to the bulbs getting big, they might bolt green onions essentially, and that's how they make seeds and start their life cycle over. But you can harvest those green onions. So if it doesn't work out the way I want it to, it will still work out and I'll still have green onions. So I'm actually gonna wait to apply this evening because it can't be in the direct sunlight or it doesn't work. But this is Biologic Scan Mask. It's Beneficial Nematodes. I'm not affiliated with them, but I really want to sing their praises really quick. So the first 2 years that I was gardening, I would plant seeds and it was always just such a nightmare. A week or so would pass, they'd germinate, everything was great, and then I'd notice that my seedlings were starting to die. So I'd go and investigate and it would be onion larvae, fly larvae, and they'd be in the seeds and boring into the seedling and killing them, which is such a bummer. We're close to a dump, so we have have in the past had a fly issue. These beneficial nematodes have completely eradicated that for me. Last year and the year before, I did not have issues after applying this. It kills larvae, let's see. It kills armyworms, banana root borers. The list goes on. It doesn't hurt the beneficials, so it won't hurt my bees. It's not gonna hurt the pollinators. Anything that's scurrying in the soil that wants to eat your seedlings, these beneficial nematodes are gonna kill it. And it will also survive for the next season, although it is good practice to reapply. I was going to apply this now before I put the compost and everything on and fertilize the plants, but I'm actually going to just wait until tonight when the sun goes down to apply because it can't be in direct contact with sunlight. All right, guys, let's go check out the garden. All right, here's the garden right now. As you can see, I finally got the beds nice and weeded, but the garden area itself really needs weeded. So here I'm just amending my raised garden beds with raised bed and potting mix. I'm combining it with steer manure rather than tilling it into the existing soil. This is because I'm going to try the no-till method in my garden this year. Here I am planting my onion sets. I have red, white, and yellow. Make sure you plant your onion sets 4 inches apart so that they have space to grow big bulbs for harvest. All right, I have the onion sets planted. Now I just need to throw on some straw for mulch and we'll water them in. Now I'm transferring these strawberry plants into the strawberry garden bed. I've added some of the raised bed and manure mix into the bed, so now I'm just spreading it around the base of the strawberry plants. Well, I got a lot of work done, but I effectively left the garden way more messy than when we started, but oh well. Well, that's gonna have to be it for me today, guys. I actually got a lot done. I got out here at around 8:30. It's 11:30 now and it's starting to get really hot. So any other work that I'm wanting to do outside, I'm gonna have to do later this evening. But thank you guys again so much for watching today. My name's Amanda. This is the Homestead Quest.